Endling Extinction is Forever. Now, this game released back in 2022, so it is a bit more of a modern release, and this one, I didn't hear too much about it. It was a part of like PS Plus a couple months ago, so that probably helped with its popularity, but this game, wow, this is another one that just sent me into tears, especially, I'm actually about to cry right now just like thinking about it. This game is so beautiful and so heart-wrenching from its message and the game itself and just like everything. Essentially, in this game, you are playing as a mother fox, and you are trying to protect your 4 cubs, whether that be going out and getting them food, keeping them safe from, you know, like other prey or other hostile creatures and animals in the woods and stuff, or hunters and scavengers and stuff like that. And I can't say a whole lot about this game, unfortunately, because this is another one of those games where it's not necessarily the longest game in the world, and a lot of stuff happens all at once. But the main gameplay loop involves going out at nighttime, trying to like protect your cubs and stuff like that. But there's a lot more to it than that. There's a lot of story here, and essentially, if I could sum it up without spoiling it, it is the effect that humans have on nature and the world as a whole, and the animals and habitats, and just the world as a whole, especially from like the industrialization side of things. Again, there's not a whole lot that I can really say about it, but man, this is one of those games where, again, I was having a lot of fun with it the entire time that I played it. You know, it was a super chill experience, and by the end of the game, I was literally, like, just drowning in my own tears. Like, it was so beautiful, yet so sad. It really made me think about a lot of things, too. Like, you know, if you want a game to make you think, or at least just, you know, kind of make you cry, then this is definitely one of them. But at the very least, it is very much so worth playing. It has a very important and beautiful and powerful message. And furthermore, the game itself, it is actually, like, just a pretty solid, fun gameplay loop. This is definitely one of those games, again, where you can get into that zen state where you just go night to night, helping out your cubs until, you know, the next thing in the story happens, and, you know, you never have to worry about getting lost or anything like that. This is a 2.5D game, which in itself, you know, there's only like a couple directions you can go at any time. You have an entire map that kind of like lays out where you need to go, and again, this is one of those games where the art style is amazing, the music is beautiful, and oh my gosh, speaking of the music, I can't say what the song's name is because it will spoil the ending, but the credits music to this game, it's so good. You hear the song a couple of times throughout the game before the ending, but every time I heard it, I remember, because even before I knew what was going to happen at the end, I was walking around, you know, playing as the fox, and I heard that music. I was like, where is that? So I ran around with all my cubs, and I found the girl singing with the guitar or whatever, and I literally just sat there and listened, because it was just so beautiful. It literally gave me chills. I just sat there and listened to it. I found her again later in the game, and then at that time, I was actually able, you know, you were able to get a lot closer to her that time, so I just really sat there and soaked in the music, and then when I heard it again during the credits, it kind of gave like a whole different meaning to it, and yeah, really hit home. But again, Endling Extinction is Forever. It was free on PS Plus a while ago, so if you have PlayStation, it's possible that you may already have it, but such a beautiful game.